It is March 2018. School will reopen for Polytechnics next month. And for those who graduated from secondary school and moving on to their Polytechnic studies, will probably need a new laptop if you don't already own one. So I made this video to make some recommendation of my own, a few laptops that will fit a certain budget and a certain purpose, and also give some pointers on what to look out for when you are purchasing a laptop. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, firstly, for those who do not know, the pricing of RAM, SSD, and GPU are on the rise now. They are getting more expensive. Although GPU market does not affect laptop market for now, it is still good to know, because if you intend to get a desktop as well as a laptop, you can actually consider going for a more powerful laptop as a desktop replacement. So what are the things you should consider when getting a laptop? So first thing to consider when you're getting a laptop will be the processor. How powerful you want it to be? Does battery life matters to you? If yes, get a low power processor. If not, a regular one will provide more stability. You will be able to maintain higher clock speed for a longer period of time. Next to consider is the GPU. Do you play games? Are you going to do animation? Are you going to do 3D modeling? If any of those answer is yes, you should get a laptop with a discrete GPU. If not, an integrated GPU will be enough. Up next is the memory, also known as RAM. Minimally, you should get 8GB. At today's state of computing, 8GB will be plenty enough for you to do multitasking. If you are running program that takes up a lot of RAM, for example, video editing software, you should consider getting more than 8GB. So you also have to look at the laptop RAM upgradability. We will get into that later. For storage, there is two types, SSD and traditional hard disk. SSD is typically faster but more expensive. So if you can get one with your laptop, you should get it. And traditional hard disk has higher capacity and it's cheaper. You can add it in anytime to your laptop after you get it. You can also consider external hard disk for your storage if the SSD on your laptop is not enough. Next will be the more superficial kind of thing. Design, weight, size, all those will come into play when you make a purchase decision. That one, I cannot make it for you. I'll recommend the specs and also one laptop for that category, one or two, depending. Alright, now we know what we will be looking for and considering when we buy a laptop. I want to make a quick disclaimer that this video is not sponsored by any of the laptop brand that I'll be mentioning later. I just started this channel and it's not big enough for that. The recommendations are laptops that I will personally buy if given the purpose and the budget. And also, in my opinion, the best bang for your bucks in the category. Of course, there are some other things to consider, like the design, the brand, the weight, the portability of the laptop. I have taken those into consideration as well. So here are my picks. Let's go to the first category. Alright, the first category, for those students who do not game and is enrolled in a course that doesn't require you to run any graphic intensive software. This laptop should be more than capable to run Microsoft Office and browse the web seamlessly. For the specs, we are looking for a low power CPU for longer battery life, no dedicated graphic card, 8GB RAM, SSD, and also should be reasonably lightweight. For this category, I recommend the Acer Swift 3, a 14-inch laptop with the following configuration. This laptop comes with a i5-8250U, a 4-core 8-threads Intel processor with integrated graphics, 8GB of DDR4 RAM, It is soldered on and is not user upgradable. A 256GB SSD and it weighs 1.7 kg. It is selling for 788 on Newegg before shipping and GST. If you include shipping and GST, should be around 900 Sing dollar. So if you don't want to buy online, see if you can grab the same laptop with the same specs under or about 900 Sing dollar at the retailer. But do check the specs. You don't want to get a 4GB RAM model and then end up regretting because you will not be able to upgrade the RAM down the road. Next, we have another laptop from Acer, the Aspire 5. This you have to get online. It is a model not available in Singapore market yet, and I hope they bring it in because it's a value for money system capable of handling some light gaming. For the specs, you'll be expecting a i5-8250U again, but this time there will be a dedicated graphic card, a MX150 to be exact. This GPU is capable of running games like CSGO, League of Legends, Dota 2 and other esports titles smoothly with medium to high settings. However, do note that if you are playing PUBG, even at the lower setting, you will have difficulty running it because the game is not very optimized. So for the RAM, it's an 8GB DDR4 RAM. 4GB of it is soldered onto the main board and there's one DIMM slot for you to switch out for upgrade. Maximum we can take is a 16GB. There's a 4GB inside currently. So maximum RAM you can get in this system is 20GB. For the storage, it's a 256GB SSD and it weighs 2 kg, which is quite heavy. So the price is actually the same as the Swift 3, 788 on Newegg before shipping and GST. So you can expect about 900 again for this laptop. So if weight is the concern and you're willing to spend a few $100 more, you can get the previously mentioned Acer Swift 3 with MX150. However, do note that the RAM is not upgradable even if you get the MX150 model. In this next category, we've been looking at user who wants to play games like GTA 5, Tomb Raider, or even the FF15 PC edition that just came out. GTX 1050 Ti as the graphic card will be your best bet because it is the most cost-effective gaming CPU right now. It's able to handle 1080p gaming on most AAA titles with medium to high settings. And for this category, I recommend the Aftershok's MX15 Elite. Aftershock is a Singapore-based laptop maker. You are able to customize this laptop from their website. Now, they are having IT show promotion, which is why I recommend this laptop if you are getting one. The specs are the following. This laptop comes in at 2.5 kg. It's not a light system, so if portability is your concern, you shouldn't be getting this laptop. But if it's not, the price is very reasonable. It comes in at 1,550 bucks after GST. This is only available during the IT show promotion. In other times, this system will cost you about 1.7 thousand. So do visit their website to take a look. Now for the last category on the list, we are moving on to the not so budget options, which is basically you can treat it as a desktop replacement. These are for those people who are looking to replace an existing desktop at home or looking to buy a new desktop. Now is really not a best time for it. Like I've mentioned earlier in this video, RAM, SSD, and GPU prices are skyrocketing and will not be coming down anytime soon. So if you are a student who needs a laptop anyway, you can consider getting a powerful laptop to replace a desktop. If you fall to this category, I have two recommendations. First is the MSI GE63. It's a 15.6-inch laptop with an i7-7700HQ. It's equipped with a GTX 1070, 16GB of RAM, 120GB SSD as the boot drive, and 1TB traditional hard disk. This system weighs 2.1 kg. If portability is the concern and you want a powerful and compact laptop, you can choose this system. The next one will be Aftershock S15, also a 15.6-inch laptop equipped with an i7-7700HQ again, GTX 1070, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, 120GB SSD, and 1TB traditional hard disk. This system is slightly heavier, 2.5 kg. The price is as stated. Do note that the price for the Aftershock is during the IT show promotion. If you get it after the IT show promotion, you will see about a 3K price tag for this laptop. So, of all the recommendation, if you can find any laptop that have the same configuration within those price range, it should be acceptable. Everything comes down to personal preference on the weight port selection, aesthetics, brand, and etc. But anything lighter than what are featured here, you will find yourself paying a premium. So this rounds up my Polytechnic laptop recommendation for March 2018. I will leave the links to where to buy the laptop down in the description. Share it with your friend if you know that they are looking for a laptop, and do subscribe to my channel as I will be bringing you more Singapore focused content. Thanks you guys for watching, and as they all say, I'll see you in the next one.